2 keys. Let's see how it starts. Okay, so it starts a bit like spluttery and it's juddering a bit. Hopefully that comes across. Engine lights on. And there's this little gearbox sign which is on. I don't know what that means. But let's take it for a quick drive. I won't drive too long because I don't want to cause any damage to it if it's poorly. Okay, so there's a lack of power, and when I put my foot down then, you could tell there was a struggle between, with the acceleration of it really, and it was jittering under your sort of like acceleration foot. Okay, I'm just going to stop it there while I'm in traffic. Struggling up this hill. Power's going, it's trying to go. It almost feels like it's going to cut out any second. It's picked itself up now. Yeah, it's sort of spluttery, jittery. Something's not quite right, I can't put my finger on it. That's it, right, I'll park up and then I'll show you under the bonnet. I think there is a slight noise there. Let's give it a rev. Yeah, you can hear a bit more there. There's not much more I can show you in that sense of how it drives, but there's something wrong, it's poorly, but I'll take you around the body now. Okay, so we'll start on this door. Big scratch across the door here that leads into this panel. This panel you can't really get your fingernail in, and as you can see, when I run my fingernail over it, it sort of comes off a tiny bit, so you might be able to get away with that somehow. But the door, yeah, is definitely tiny ding. Alloy refurb, that tyre's good, 4 or 5 mil. Let's give you that shot. This red plate holder's a bit mashed, had a bit of a bang at some point. That seems okay though, the front bumper. Minor alloy refurb. That tyre's good, 5 or 6 mil. That on the door handle. That on the door handle. Alloy refurb. That's 4 or 5 mil. Back isn't too bad, there are some marks in it, but no damage as such. Actually, that's a bit of a nick there, and that's a bit of a nick there. Alloy refurb, and that tyre's about 2 mil from the back right. Little marks like this, little buff off around it. Inside the car, needs to hoover out. Seats aren't in too bad condition, small clean up. Hoover out. Hoover out again. Put parts there, I'll go through that later. Small hoover out, small clean out in the boot. Small hoover out. And that's all you get, just underneath there. There are your books, which I'll go through now. Looks like it's got full service history, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22. So 787-153 miles, engine lights on. That's a bit worn, gear stick. You're missing this sort of button off this side, although your sat nav works good. Rear cam works good. Let's just turn this on.
Changing injuries will
Radio
also face
works
tougher
good.
sentencing.
And that's pretty much it. Really, that's in there. Obviously, the car's a bit grubby inside and out, so it'll need a cleaner wash, valet, etc. But that's pretty much standard nowadays anyway. That armrest doesn't seem to be standard. So it must have a new armrest at some point, and that's a new one. That's pretty much it. So I'll take a load of photos as well, and happy bidding.